That's the way it is. Pisces. It's very nice.
What is it? What did you pick?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces.
I mean, that's why lingerie is out there for women, right? Like, you know, men like to look at lingerie, and that might not be as deep. Like, that's a surface thing. Girls, like, I don't know what they're into, but I guess most women today are more sapiosexual, which works for me. But I don't know if it fully works, though, if that makes sense. Like, I think it works, but, like, again, there is a surface part of this world. And that's what Uranus and Taurus is teaching us, too, is that you can't keep, it's opposite of Scorpio. It's that you have to kind of reinvent the understanding. And I think that's where the spiritual community's number one issue is the triggers of whether it's money or the triggers of whether it's the physical parts of life or the food you eat to, you know, it's like you can't do anything right in the spiritual community. Like, ooh, you have money, or ooh, you don't eat that right, or ooh, you don't do this, or ooh, it's like, oh my gosh, did you forget we're also in a reality too to experience and have a great time in? So,
Rachel in the chat said you got some seagull conditioner.
Well, it was, it sucked. And, you know, I thought it was going to be easy to wipe off. Fuck no. And then it gets in the crevices of the leather, and it was not cool. And then I thought good luck was going to happen to me. No, not a good time in my life, actually. It was a bit, I guess, whatever, it happened. That's life. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you. This new moon in the 11th house. We're sure you're around the right group of people. You sure about that one? Are you sure? Or do you avoid people? You pulled the King of Cups up, right? It's a great card to have. Start off with. Your challenge card here is the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. And your overall card here that you did get is the Temperance reversed. How are we going to get through that Two of Swords reverse? We're going to switch it up. Well, you pulled two cards, so you pulled the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. Okay. So, I mean, this is a week where I think that you're going to have to really take power again and captain the ship of your emotions in the right direction, because the King of Cups is very sure of its direction emotionally. And it also is somebody who realizes at the end of the day, you know, it's not oversensitive. It's not hypersensitive. It's not overly emotional. It's not too little. It's like the perfect amount of energy. It's in control emotionally. But your challenge is this Two of Swords reversed. You feel like you're confused about a decision, probably either about two people, or which direction to go in your relationship life, or about a person. And with these overall, as the Temperance reversed, I would say that overall it's like the situations that you realize that you're trying to force that are unnatural, or they just don't blend in or fit organically, are not going to work. The way you get through this is stop bringing this celebration of love to areas that are not really love, because the Four of Wands with the Eight of Wands reversed is, you know, I mean, honestly, this is a car on fire. So, I mean, you know, even the Four of Wands is the marriage card, but it's like, I think that Pisces are kind of in a space where they're realizing in this choice that they're making about where they're going with love. It's like you're celebrating something that might be going the opposite direction, and you got to take control of it in your life right now. And I think it's an unnatural situation, meaning that it just feels not organic with the universe, or they're not in alignment with that, and you're not. You pulled the First House as your overall card here. Oh, I gotta look at the other ones, but it's kind of interesting that pulled up. You pulled the Knight of Wands here with the King of Cups, and you pulled the Two of Wands. So, stop jumping into these love situations that you don't have emotional control over, or they take away from your emotional control, or they're controlling you emotionally. And then you pulled the Two of Wands, that unnatural situations in a world that isn't turning the way that you want to be, but you're trying to use some sort of, you know, shot in the arm to fix the situation. Oh God. Think about the times we're in now. You think that's going to fix the situation? That's what you're doing. You pulled the First House. So you need to focus on, you know, what you really want in your life. I think that you're not going deep enough on your life. Maybe you have been kind of playing this, oh, I want this, but from more the ego standpoint, instead of, is this what I really want to fully embody? I think that you're going to get a wake-up call about that. Or if you want to continue embodying this in your life. Your sexy time card is you got the King of Swords. So something really exciting and erratic is definitely where you want to go in that space. And I think that maybe that'll help you realize, where to go in your life. I think that wherever you're going into it feels off. You pulled the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed. You've got a 2 of Wands reversed. You've got a Temperance reversed. You got a 2 of Swords reversed. There's a lot of unsurety, and I think a lot of it is missing out on the excitement for the specific of what you want instead of continuing to. And this is kind of difficult because it's almost like you've convinced yourself of something when you know it's not worth convincing. You pulled the 9th house with Neptune in there in Aquarius. Yeah, this is the whole love story thing going on. The Disney story that with Aquarius here is disconnected, or it's not connected, and you've got to get to the subconscious kind of energy to realize, to find where the real connection is of the story. Maybe it needs a change and it needs a reinvention. So I would feel that, this is a Disney story gone rogue, gone rebel. Like you just didn't expect, Minnie Mouse to divorce Mickey. You know what I mean? So, because at the end of the day, you thought it was Minnie, and it was not. It was, I don't know. It was. I was gonna say it's Donald Duck's wife or something.
Well, maybe they were at a key party, and then they found out that there was a hidden love for each other that they just didn't know. It was under the surface, and after that swinging event, it boiled up over, and then there's a whole new cartoon kingdom created after that.
And it was Corn Pop the whole time,
and he was a bad dude, and he ran with a bunch of bad cartoon pops.
And or maybe you we're not going to go there.
No,
not going to go there.